It is episode 3, and after this one, we will see clearly if we've got a good chance of going to the World Cup or if it's just going to be another flop campaign from the Scottish boys. Welcome back, guys, to the Football Manager Road to World Cup with Scotland. It is episode 3, and we've picked our 23-man squad for the matches against Faroe Islands and Denmark. There was a few injuries, so I had to make a few changes. No Craig Gordon, Sander Clark coming in. Goalkeeping options are Clark, Kelly and McLaughlin. I expect to go with Clark. In terms of defenders, we had to go with Hendry, McKenna, O'Donnell, Patterson, Porteous, Robertson, Suter and Tierney. Tierney was available for this double header, which means unfortunately Aaron Hickey dropping out. Midfielders, we've got Ryan Christie, Ferguson, Forrest, Gilmore, Jack, McGinn, McGregor, McTomney, Turnbull. And the forwards, only 3 to choose from really: Shea Adams, Lyndon Dykes and Kevin Nisbet. Kevin Nisbet probably lucky to be in there, and if he doesn't do much in this double header, then I probably will look to rotate the forwards and maybe go a different direction, maybe go with a Tony Watt or a Shankland or something like that. God forbid we have to give Chris Martin another chance or Ollie McBurney. I'm hoping that their days of wearing a Scotland shirt are done, but you never know, because Kevin Nisbet at the moment isn't really delivering where we need him to. But anyway, with that said, let's get into this game here. Absolutely massive. I've already picked the team. This is how I'm going to line up. Clark in nets, McKenna, Hendry and Porteous in the defence, Tierney and Patterson. Unfortunately, Robertson misses this one due to suspension. Midfield trio, we're going to have Jack in the holding role in the middle of the park, Baldwin midfielder, McGinn the box-to-box, and then Christie as the Missella. And up front, deep line forward, Shea Adams, and what's the PF stand for again? I forget what PF stands for. Pressing forward is going to be Lyndon Dykes. Got a hat-trick in the last game. He got the perfect 10 rating. Let's see what he gets this time. At home, against Ukraine, against the Faroe Islands, not Ukraine. Ukraine are too busy fighting wars. But there'll be a war in Scotland. My head will be on a pole if we do not win this match and win it comfortably. Big win needed. 3 points needed against the Faroes. So you can see they're lining up with Olsen, Jacobson, Redinson, Natestad, Johansson, Breckman, Justin Newson, Non, I'm not even going to pronounce that guy's name, Clementon and Ashcam. So, aye, a team of world beaters right there. Let's see here. We've got a chance to move the top spot with a win, so I'm expecting you to deliver. I mean, that's pretty much how I would sum it up. Win this and we could move top. Win this and we're guaranteed to at least move second. So, I think that's what we've got to be looking at doing. Andy Robertson's missing out. It's not ideal. There's no such. I'll go with this. I don't want to give Faroe Islands any confidence. I'll just tell them there's no easy game. If I say that they're easy, then they might actually turn up to try and prove me wrong. So we might give them a bit of respect, but not too much respect. We need to win this match. We need to pick up 3 points at the end of the day. Looks like a sellout, which is good. Fans coming here with hopes and dreams. McKenna, straight away, almost a goal. Dykes hits it off the post and it falls in the hands of the goalie. Unreal. What a start. Should have been 1-0 up there. But unfortunately, the goalpost, oh no. Kieran Tierney has went down injured. And when you cannot continue the match, that's when you know it's a bad one. Potential arm injury. I guess at least it's not his legs. But not ideal. The fact that he can't continue tells me that he could be in a bit of trouble, and we might be in a bit of trouble here because I've only got 2 left-sided wingers. I've only got Robertson and Tierney, and Robertson's not available for this match. So straight away, we're going to have to play someone at position. It's going to be Stephen O'Donnell. Stephen O'Donnell's going to come in. You can just see he's not suited to playing this on the left-hand side, but it has to be done. So Stephen O'Donnell's going to come in. Hopefully he can do a good job. I think that was pretty much the only thing we could have done there. Maybe move Jack into that position, but you know what, we'll go with Stephen O'Donnell. I've got faith in Stephen O'Donnell, but still, Scotland 0, Faroe Islands 0. Germany are beating Liechtenstein by 2-0 in their qualifier. England took 20 minutes to take the lead against San Marino, and some guy called Tamori scored it. Who the hell is that? England must be giving the League 2 fucking teams a try out here. McGinn to Dykes to O'Donnell. Dykes into the back post. Shea Adams is there. Shea Adams with the goal. 6-yard box. Header into the back of the net. And that is too easy. Great play by Dykes. Great cross into the box. And it was Shea Adams. Took full advantage of it. Shea Adams heads it into the net. And Shea Adams gives Scotland the lead here. 29 minutes in. Denmark have taken the lead against Israel. Oh, it's another chance. It's another goal. Lyndon Dykes. I mean, the score for fun here. The header is penetrated the Faroe Islands goal, but maybe not. Referee's checking VAR. Goal disallowed. So there you go. Boom. I thought we were 2-0 up. Turns out that Lyndon Dykes goal has been overturned. Still got a 1-0 lead. But Denmark no longer have a 1-0 lead. They are now winning 2-0. And it looks like Denmark, the Danes are probably... Oh my god, Sonny Nodstad has equalised for Faroes. I was too busy focusing on what Denmark are doing and we didn't even realise it. Sander Clark's beaten there. And I tell you what, it's a good header. I don't think you can blame the goalie. But that is just not good enough. Let's encourage the team. Was not expecting to concede a goal here today. But that's exactly what we've done. Now we've got 5 minutes before the break. Faroe Islands will be looking to hold on to this 1-1, but they might not be doing too. I've got a good job of that. Dykes with a shot. It's blocked by the keeper. Dykes gets it back to Patterson. Patterson has been closed down here. He plays in Christie. Christie switches onto his left foot. Oh, and it's O'Donnell. Stevie O'Donnell coming in for the left-hand side. Not used to playing over there, but tell you what, he got himself in a good position. Unfortunately, just head it over again. It's headed away by the Faroes defence, and it's another chance here for Scotland. McGinn has to go back to Patterson. Patterson maybe going to look for Shea Adams here. No, Patterson goes on his own. Flicks it to Christie. Christie back to Patterson. It's great play for Scotland. Patterson back to Christie. Christie into Dykes. Dykes needs to turn around and shoot. No, he plays it to Patterson. Shot blocked, and Faroes still come away without conceding here. Still 1-1. Scott McKenna out to Stevie O'Donnell. O'Donnell into towards McGinn. Back to McKenna. Scotland pushing here to take the lead just before half time. It's Henry. McGinn back post. He picks out Patterson. It's a great ball. Patterson. Oh, a penalty could be. Referee's going to check VAR. I don't think he's gave it. I don't think the referees gave the penalty. He's checking VAR. And it's a penalty awarded. And just like that, Faroes might not get into the break 1-1. It's going to be a great chance here for Lyndon Dykes to score. He does score. He sends the keeper the wrong way. And Lyndon Dykes fires Scotland 2-1 up here in a crucial World Cup qualifier. We cannot afford to be dropping points here. Not against the Faroes of all teams. With that big massive game against Denmark set to take place in 4 days' time. We have to win this. Nothing but 3 points here will do. And now thankfully we're back in the lead. Hopefully we can hold on. I was hoping to be in a more comfortable position because I was looking to take players off here. The key ones. Shea Adams, his shot was heading towards goal. Cleared away though. Still Scotland 2, Faroes 1. Faroes have only had one shot and it found the back of the net. So they'll be reasonably happy with how things are going even though they're losing. I think we're the team that need to make an improvement in the second half. We're ahead in the scoreboard. We've created chances, but it's still only one goal. One goal in it. We need to make sure that we do not slip in the second half. Like Stevie G, we need to make sure that we keep ahead of ourselves and make sure that we see this game out. Whether that's by adding more goals or if it's just holding on to a 2-1, we need to make sure that, preferably though, we add a few more. Adams to Dykes, brilliant, that's it, that'll do it. 3-1, there's no coming back now for the Faroes. Lyndon Dykes, left-footed shot, blasts it past the goalkeeper. We said in the last episode how these two they're creating like this dream partnership, and they're showing it again here today. Just Dykes finishes the Adams pass. We've already had an assist for Dykes to Adams, and we've had an assist for Adams to Dykes. So I mean, they're just working well together. Speaking of working well, the Danes and the Austrians are doing pretty good. 3-0 and 4-0 up respectively. Picking up big wins here for our rivals. Off the bar. McKenna heads it off the bar. Looked like a certain goal, but the woodwork denied him. And I think it's substitution time. I think we're going to make the changes. Let me see here. Ryan Jack. I'm probably going to take Ryan Jack off. I think we'll bring on Callum McGregor because he's not been good. We want to get him to improve. Porteous is going to come off as well. I think we'll bring on Suter. And we might bring on one more substitution. Dykes is on 2 goals. Do we take Dykes off? Yeah, we'll take Dykes off and we'll bring on Nesbitt. And we'll rest them there, so... I think you can only make 3 subs. I'm pretty sure it's only 3. What if I try and make more? Can you make more? Billy Gilmore... Oh, you can. I think you can make up to 5. In that case, we'll make a couple more. Who do we bring on? Turnbull? Or do we... Yeah, I think we'll bring on Turnbull. Turnbull. Oh, no, you can only make 4 then, right. I have to make up my mind. It's going to be Billy Gilmore then coming on. Gilmore on. John McGinn off. Get John McGinn rested. 21 minutes to go. 69 minutes on the clock. It's all about seeing this out now. We don't want to concede though. I mean, another goal for the Pharaohs could put a bit of pressure on us. And apart from that, just don't want to concede 2 goals against the Faroe Islands, especially at home. That'd be an absolute disaster. What are we doing at the back? Askham to Dragon East, Johansson back to Askham. I mean, the Pharaohs are passing a bit well here. I'm not enjoying it. Oh my god! The Pharaohs almost scored a rocket from about 30 yards out. That is mad. That is mad. Normally, it's Israel launching rockets, but the Faroe Islands almost launched one into the back of the Scotland net there. Thank God that the post stood up strongly and made the save. It's Clementson standing over his free kick. 10 minutes for time. Oh, he's hit the crossbar again. Jesus Christ, goal kick to Scotland. The crossbar's made more saves than Sander Clark in this game. It's unreal. Gilmore to Adams, and that'll do it. Adams has scored. It's not going to count though. Flags up for offside. But we're not really bored. 84 minutes now. They think the game's going to be over regardless. Goal disallowed. Yeah, no, we've seen that coming. He did look marginally offside. Need to time a run next time. But we're not worried too much about that. With 3 games remaining, we'll put ourselves in a good spot here. Can we add a 4th goal? There's going to be Gilmore with the corner. And towards... Oh, Suter. I think Suter's put it wide. Don't think it took a deflection. I think it went straight out with the header. So, yeah, that's going to do it then. It's going to be Scotland 3, Faroe Islands 1. It was a great display from us, but scoreline-wise, you know, it makes it look a bit closer than it was. But nice work, everybody. It was a good game. Although Faroes were denied by the woodwork a few times as well. So, I mean, had they been a little bit luckier, who knows, maybe, just maybe, we could have dropped points in that game. But you can see that the league table looks like now. 3 games remaining. We're a point behind Denmark. We've got Denmark up next. It's going to be an absolute massive game. We've got Austria and Israel 2 points behind us still. For all 4 teams are in with a shot. Let's be real, guys. No one's out of this just yet. Although you feel like the pressure is on Israel and Austria to probably win their next games. If they do not win their next games, then they will drop behind. So, got a couple of teams then have guaranteed playoff spots. Those being Portugal, Belgium and Germany. I'm hoping that we'll be among them soon enough. Tierney has been picked up an injury. We'll need to see how bad that injury is going to be. Hopefully not too bad. Because I wanted Kieran Tierney to play the next game. But it doesn't look like that's going to happen. Since we started this series, Tierney and Robertson have both yet to play on the same pitch. John Carver, I always knew this guy was a bit delusional, and this just confirms it. He says he prefers Lyndon Dykes to Lewandowski. I mean, I love Lyndon Dykes, but come on, man. He is not better than Lewandowski. And Tierney's going to be out for 5 weeks, so Tierney will miss the game against Denmark, and we get to draft in a replacement. So this absolutely sucks. But yeah, let's go ahead and pick the replacement. We may just go ahead and pick... I might just pick Aaron Hickey. It's either that or... I mean, what other options do we have? There's Greg Taylor. I don't think we want Greg Taylor somehow. Aaron Hickey. We could bring in Josh Dodge. We could give a chance to... Did we bring in Josh Dodge? Because we gave Hickey an opportunity... you know, but Aaron Hickey's in the B team. I don't know. Well, yeah, what did I do? Who's got the better form? Let me see here. What's Aaron Hickey doing at the moment? Averaging 6.1. We'll take their overall, and whoever's got the highest overall, I'll just go with that. So, we'll take his league form. He's playing a 6.8. Aaron Hickey is, and let's see what Josh Dodge is doing. A 6.85. But he is showing good form in all the competitions. So you know what? We'll give this call up to Doige. Unlucky for Aaron Hickey, but you know what? We'll test out Doige. I mean, he probably won't get a game, to be fair. He's probably just going to be sitting on the bench while Andy Robertson takes that left wing back role, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Who knows? Maybe Robertson will get injured. But yeah, we need to confirm the squad now. Now we move on to the big game. The game that matters. The game that everybody has came to see. Denmark at home. I mean, who knows? We almost conceded. We conceded 1 goal against the Faroes at Hampden, but in fairness, we could have conceded like 2 or 3, so that's not filling me with a shitload of confidence ahead of this Denmark game, but who knows? Maybe Denmark aren't as good as we think they are. I'm hoping they're not. Hopefully they're pretty shit. Or maybe the Faroes are better than we thought we were. I don't know. It doesn't help though that we've got Craig Gordon out, Grant Hanley out too. Now we've got Kieran Tierney out. I mean, we're not plagued with injuries, but it's enough. It's concerning. Obviously, we'd have preferred to have our best goalkeeper here, Kieran Tierney. A lot of people would argue he's the best player we have, period, at Scotland. So, yeah, it's definitely unfortunate that we're missing out. But we'll just have to do our best to overcome it. And here we go then, 1 day away from Denmark. Massive, absolutely massive. What's the other fixtures looking like here? We've got Israel against Austria and Faroes against Moldova. So that Israel-Austria game, that could essentially be winners out. I mean, losers out, winner advances, because it is unlikely that whoever loses this game will be able to catch whoever wins the Scotland-Denmark game. It's just not looking good in their favour. Especially if Denmark win. I believe Denmark are untouchable if they win. But, oh my god, Patterson suspended. This ain't good. So Patterson suspended, as is Suter. What is the selection advice? I don't know if I agree with this. We'll use suggested squad for now, but I'm going to change it around. Ryan Jack wasn't that great. We're bringing in Christie, because Christie actually has been playing well. Billy Gilmore. Do we start with Billy Gilmore? Or do we go with Ryan Jack? I'm going to give Billy Gilmore benefit of the doubt here. We'll start with Gilmore. And it's got to be Shea Adams. And it's got to be Lyndon Dykes up front. It just has to be. It's going to be those two. With McGinn, Gilmore, Christie. And then Robertson, O'Donnell. And Hendry, McKenna, McTominay. I think O'Donnell will just put on support. But we'll keep Andy Robertson on attack. And we've got Christie this side going forward anyway. So that should be more than enough here. We'll go back to... We're going to be balanced. We're going to go balanced into this game. And we'll see what we get. So there you go. Boom. We're giving a start to Liam Kelly. Why? I don't think Sander Clark was that impressive against the Faroes. And if you can't be impressive against the Faroes, who can you be impressive against? The only problem is Liam Kelly's probably going to have to make a shitload more saves than Sander Clark did. So Denmark have won 4 of the last 5 games, but we have the quality to beat them. We owe Denmark after what happened in the last match. Go and get revenge. That's what I'm going for. It seems to have motivated everybody. First goal is crucial. Yeah, we like to play with positivity, but it's not the end of the world. If you lose the first goal, you can still win. We've got a great bunch of players that are confident and have great self-belief. Poulsen has come into this match in great goal-scoring form. I will just break his legs then. It's alright. If he's no legs, he can't score. I mean, he's not that good. He's not Lionel Messi. Although Lionel Messi currently in real life has got 2 good working legs and he can't hit the back of the net. So who knows? Maybe having legs is key. Or maybe you don't need them at all. But hopefully we can keep all 22 of our legs on the pitch tonight. No sending offs, no injuries. And Jesus Christ, look at that. Our strike force just gets booked in the space of 2 minutes. How's that even happen? Dykes and Adams picking up bookings. Israel momentarily took the lead against Austria. Austria equalised straight away with Marco Arnautovic. So Israel were looking good there, but they've been pegged back. And it's been all quiet here in the opening half an hour. We're going to try and encourage the team because we need something to happen. I need more than this. Ball headed away. Gilmore's just waited there. What's Gilmore done? Ball played it to Lindstrom. And I'll be absolutely fuming if they score for this. That was shocking from Gilmore. He could have got to that ball, no doubt about it. Højbjerg to Weiss, back to Højbjerg. Christiansen. Højbjerg, out to Weiss, it's into the box. Poulsen heads it off the crossbar. He's been on great goal scoring form, but he's been denied by the crossbar. Crossbar's been our best keeper in the last 2 games. No doubt about it. Crossbar's been pulling out all the stops. But been a quiet game. Apart from that, not a lot happening. We're approaching half time. Looks like we're going to get into the break at 0-0. If I'm being completely honest, I could maybe make a case that we would take a draw here. But I don't want to be negative. So we're going to go and try and win the second half. But we need to make sure that we do not lose this game. So everyone's been told to dig in. We're going to go positive here in the second half. And we're just going to demand more. We need to see more, guys. It's time to turn it up. It's time to turn the heat up on Denmark. Let's burn them. Burn, baby, burn. Let's make them feel the heat. The heat inside Hampden. Jensen with the corner. Oh no, it's off the bar. What the fuck is this? Oh my, what a save for Liam Kelly. Actually, it's not a save. I thought it was. I'm just giving Liam Kelly credit for no reason. That was unreal. I don't know how we've not conceded there. Right, let me make the subs here. We've got 19 minutes remaining. Alright, what are we doing here? Who can we possibly bring on? I mean, Dykes has been great, but I think we're going to bring on Nisbet. Dykes has done nothing this game. O'Donnell is nervous. O'Donnell's having a shiter. Can Doidge play right? No, he can't. So for that reason, probably O'Donnell's going to stay on. O'Donnell's probably going to stay on here. Actually, I might bring James Forrest on. And we'll let James Forrest attack. And who else is having a shiter? Who else deserves to come off? I would take Adams off, but we don't have anyone else really to bring on. Who can come on and get us a goal here? Options, man. They're not very good. We're going to bring on... I'm going to bring on David Turnbull. We'll play Turnbull there. And we're going to bring on Callum McGregor. Going to make all 4 subs right there. So here we go. Nisbet, McGregor, Turnbull, and James Forrest coming on as we push here to try and grab a goal that will probably win it. This is probably going to be one of those games where it's either going to be 0-0 or someone steals a 1-0 win. I can't see there being multiple goals remaining in this snooze fest of a match. Robertson looks like he needs to come off. Well, that's not good considering we can't really take him off. We're going to go more direct here. Let's try and hit more crosses. Boom. And we've sorted that out. We're going to go attacking. And we are going to encourage the players here with 5 minutes to go. Can we do something? Can we step up and get a goal? A goal that could potentially send your country to the World Cup. So if someone wants to be a hero, now's the time to stand up and be that hero, but that's not happened. It's been a fucking terrible game. 0-0 at Hampden. Scotland 0, Denmark 0. World Cup qualification hopes remain in the balance. We learned practically nothing from these 2 double headers. What we learned is we could only score 3 against the Faroes at home, and we learned that Denmark aren't that great, and neither are we. So, yeah. We didn't play as well as we can, but I'm happy with the result. It's a decent result that keeps us alive in the group, gives us a chance of obviously still qualifying. We can still win the group. Unfortunately, Austria do close the gap now. They go on to 16 points. They actually got a late winner against Israel with 2 games remaining. You'd have to assume that Israel's probably out of contention, and it's going to be really close now to the finish. I think we've still got Israel and Austria to play. That's our last 2 games, so for us, there's no easy games left. More teams have secured playoff spots: Italy, Switzerland, France, and England. We want to be among those teams, but we're going to have to wait a bit longer. Scott McTominay plays well for Scotland. Porteous came out. Ryan Porteous has said he's pleased with the draw. He's made 3 appearances for Scotland. He's actually done not bad, to be fair. So I kind of have to keep him in the Scotland setup, but we'll see, guys. Next, Scotland, yeah, so Scotland duty's about to end. The next 2 games will decide whether or not we're at the World Cup, or it might decide whether we get a playoff, or it'll decide whether we qualify automatically. But like we said, there's the group. We're on 16 points, same with Austria, 3 ahead of Israel, 1 behind Denmark, 2 games remaining. Here's the fixture list. Next up, we take on Austria in Vienna, while Denmark take on the Faroes. and Israel take on Moldova. You expect Denmark to probably clinch the top spot in the group in the next match against the Faroes. They ain't going to lose in Copenhagen. And then after that, we take on Israel in the land of the Jews. We have to go to wherever, where I can't even remember where Israel play, but we have to go there. And hopefully we'll free Israel, you know, hopefully we'll free them from having to participate in the World Cup. But like I said, these next 2 games, tough games against tough opponents, 2 matches away from home. Not easy. Denmark, with their last 2 games, I'd say that it's over. For us to win this group, we had to beat Denmark there, because Denmark ain't going to drop points against Faroes and Moldova. And as Austria's a tough one. They're probably going to win their last match against the Faroes, so if they beat us, it's safe to say that they've qualified. And Israel, realistically, Israel need to beat Moldova, then hopefully they can beat us. But it's going to be difficult for Israel to qualify. Israel need us to beat Austria, then they need to beat us. Things will be clearer after the next match. The next match can potentially knock several teams out of contention. We've already got Faroes and Moldova with no chance. But after the next game, it could very well be over for everybody but Denmark. We'll find out, guys. Tune in to the next episode to see what happens. Leave a like, comment down below, subscribe if you haven't already. And yeah, we'll see in episode 4. We'll be one step closer to seeing if Scotland is going to qualify on this road to the World Cup series. Anyway, guys, that's it. Thanks for watching. Till next time. Peace.